All right. Welcome back. Welcome back, my predecessor family. Today, as I said, this is new Sparrow tech. This is something that I've been testing for a while, and I think it's viable. I want you to test it, and you tell me if you think it's viable. You might think it's shit. I don't know. It's up to you. Now, a lot of people say, oh, Sparrow is the weakest carry in the game. Sparrow is the simplest carry in the game. I disagree. I disagree on that. The reason why I say that is that most of the other carries have some type of escape, some type of something to help them get out of situations. Revenant has his ult where he can go one-on-one. Drongo has a displacement in his ult. He has a silence. Kira has a dash. Twin Blast has a dash. Murdoch has traps, and he has the box shot to push you away. Alright? That's all the carries in the game. So, Sparrow's the only person who doesn't have really any type of CC, any type of dash. She's the most mobile carry, and I think because of that, she gets punished a lot. So, because she gets punished a lot, and I will argue that a lot of people in Predecessor do not know how to position, she gets dubbed the easiest / worst carry to play. The reason why I have her page up and I'm starting this video like this is because first I want to bring your attention to something in her kit which I think a lot of people don't understand. It says here that Sparrow's basic attacks and abilities apply stacks of Relentless to enemy heroes. Her basic attacks against targets affected by Relentless deal an additional 0.5% of their maximum health as bonus physical damage on hit per stack up to 8 times. Her basic attacks and abilities apply stacks. So Hail of Arrows, right? 5 hits. So if somebody was to stay in Hail of Arrows for the length of it, like let's say for example you're in a team fight and you drop Hail of Arrows at the beginning of the team fight, for 5 hits you just stacked 5 stacks of Relentless. You just have 3 more stacks to do. If you were to hit with somebody with bow shot, that would also be an extra stack. Not bow shot, I'm sorry. With piercing shot, that would also be an extra stack. Right? So that's how easy it is to build her stacks, and the math on it is simple. At 5%, 0.5% at 8 times is literally 4% of the maximum health. So if you have somebody, which most carries are 40, it's more than 40, but let me say 2,000 health, that's 80 extra damage just off of her stacked passive alone. Alright? The clincher in it, I believe, is the fact that because you cannot run away. So this is my thinking on it. My thinking on it is this. I don't want to take too long. Is if you can't run away, then why run away? So I think that Razorback is a very good build on Sparrow for 2 reasons. One, I believe that the items that you build with Sparrow is critical to her success. You can't just build any items. You have to understand what is how her kit functions and how to maximize that. So the first thing I would go with is I use Razorback as my crest, and I believe that Draconum and Citadel is critical. Citadel not so much, but Draconum very critical. The reason why, because with Draconum is when you deal damage to a hero, it also stacks up. So you get 2 physical power and 2% increased healing for 5 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. So in reality, if you can stack damage to heroes, it says dealing damage to enemy heroes or monsters. So it's dealing damage. It doesn't say basic attacks. It just says dealing damage. You stack it up to 10, that's 20 extra physical power. So Draconum starts you off with 40, but it easily stacks up to 60 physical power, which a lot of people don't get. A lot of people don't really read that. The second item that I think is critical for Sparrow, especially in this tech build that I'm using, is Dust Devil. Because Dust Devil starts you off at 30, but you also get 2% attack speed, stacking up to 8 times, right? successful basic attacks, and at maximum stacks you gain 25 physical power and 15% movement speed. So at 25 plus 30 is 55 physical power if you stack it. So the thing is that with Sparrow's attack speed and her attack speed steroid, if you stack these two items, you do a lot of damage, a lot more damage, and you also give yourself a certain level of tankiness. The full build, I'll explain in a little bit, but there's just a few things I just wanted to make you guys aware of before we get into the video. So now let's just get into the videos. Alright, so now we are in game. I'm gonna play 2 games for you guys. I'm gonna go through it. You're gonna hear some of my frustration with the first game because we're playing against a stack, and sadly my team was kind of outmatched, but I still did good. When I normally would have been blown up and I wouldn't have been able to do what I wanted to do, I was still able to thrive in this setting based on that. Now imagine if I had a better team with me, all the more reason we probably could have won the game. But you know, that's just how it is. We're still in early access. People are still testing, trying stuff. That's how I'm using this as. We don't have a rank system yet, anything like that. But let's go into this video and then I'll walk you through certain parts of it.
Minions are spawning.
As you can see, my Decker just launched the bubble. I don't know what for. At that point I was trying to give Decker the benefit of the doubt, but then I was like, yeah, I don't know what you on, bro. Okay, so another thing that I don't know if you guys know, maybe some of you know, but not everybody does. The beauty about having the Titan crest is that every time you take damage, poke damage, you restore health. So as you see, my health is being restored on the bottom corner, bottom right. See, my health is going up just from that engage with the Bellica. So every time you take damage, oh yeah, my mom calls me. Yeah, you know, my mom do score. You gotta answer. Mom's, I'm in the middle of something. I'll call you back. All right. I'll call you back. Gotta answer when your queen calls. Gotta answer. So, but yeah, so the thing about it is that the more damage I take, the more I regenerate health. So that's one thing. So I know I'm gonna get focused. I know I'm immobile. I know she's gonna try to knock me up. But if you notice that in that trade, I was able to super punish the Bellica for coming even within range of me. Because I'm like, alright. You know, but it's also kind of your mindset. You got to be aggressive, but you can't be overly aggressive. We get ganked by the Feng Mao 3 minutes in. Mind you, just pay attention. We get ganked by Feng Mao. His red is on the other side of the map. His red is on the solo lane. Right? It's 3 minutes and 28 seconds in. 29, 30. Feng Mao comes and he stays there now with no vision. I don't want to walk past. I don't want to walk past to the second part. So I gotta wait and see if I see the Feng Mao. So I'm kind of stuck on our island. I'm trying to back, but I know the Twin Blast is not gonna let me back. He's gonna try to shoot thing, and I know that they're gonna try to thing. I thought they was gonna try to like flash in on me, but I was surprised that they didn't. So eventually I was like, you know what? I don't think the Feng Mao would wait this long because he'd be wasting time. So I was able to back. I did that. And my Bellica was there. Thankfully, when I was gone, my Bellica didn't die. I decided, alright, if we're gonna be this aggressive, at least I'm gonna get a little bit of armor. And then I had enough gold to wait for the second Second short sword, I think. Is a short sword? That's what they call it? Yeah, short sword. See, the Bellica is doing her job. I don't even know. Well, yeah, she landed this stun, which was good. She did land this stun, which, yeah, this was the one of many she landed. One of many she did not. The one that she landed. Because, yeah, my Deca was tough. I don't know why she keep attacking the minions. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, why are you attacking the minions? Like, what is that doing? But I knew the Feng Mao would be coming soon, so I was like, alright. I gotta play it close. Gotta play it safe. I'm gonna say this a few times. Supports, please stop attacking minions. Like, you might need to attack the minion once every 20-30 seconds to get the gold. But this constant attacking the minions, why? So I'm trying not to say nothing because I don't want to mess up the mental of my support, because I know that if I wanted to win this. Now she backs. This is the other thing, right? So, and then I was like, don't even worry about it. Just retreat. Because the minute that we saw the Bellica leave, I thought we would have went and tried to get the gold buff. I was like, you know what? We're going to lose the gold buff. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I could do. We were going to lose gold buff.
Allied tower under attack. Your power grows.
So a lot of people build Sparrow a certain way. In this build, this tech that I use, I build Sparrow, right click, Q, E, max E, then max Q, then max right click. A lot of people go a few points into right click first to try to steal buff, but I don't really, I go one into it, that's it. If I can't steal it with that one white click, I'm not gonna waste it. Because for me, the whole point of again, remember what I showed you guys in the beginning. Her passive is stacked. Yeah, I get bum rushed by the Feng Mao. I had to even though I could have walked, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to take the chance because Twin Blast was 6, but he didn't have any. Fortunately, he didn't have any mana. If the Twin Blast had mana, he would have probably ulted me. But yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying before. I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah, but the Feng Mao, I flashed out because I didn't want to walk out to risk getting more damage. And whatever. Oh yeah. So I got mad. I got mad because thankfully the Bellica also didn't have. She didn't have 6 because she could have killed me there too. I had to type to my support. I was like, I shouldn't be going there to ward. Like, we have no wards on right. You have a stun. You have a jump. You have a cage. You should be going to ward. I shouldn't be going to ward. But I mean, he did. I don't even think he responded. So
Allied tower
it just
under
is what it is.
attack. The enemy is unstoppable.
I was telling the Decker to push the wave, and then I was like, you know what? Never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Your skill rises. Allied tower under attack. An allied tower is destroyed.
Did the Greystone get anybody? I don't remember. I think he got the balance. I think he got the. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were able to get her.
Enemy tower under siege.
Yeah, I thought she would still hit it, and yeah, she just left it for the twin blast to get. So I was like, you know what, retreat. Don't even worry about it. And then the Feng Mao came. I was just like, all right, yeah, okay, fair enough. They got that one. Cause I didn't know if she didn't realize, the Decker didn't realize I didn't have mana. So I was like, you know what, it is what it is. So this is classic negligence by our jungler. Feng Mao has been in this lane at least 4 times. Our jungler, this is his 2nd time coming here. Right? Meanwhile, you have a Feng Mao in that lane, and it's like, come on, you have your ult, you have your ult, you have your ult, yes? Okay, good. See, right there would have been a good time to stun the Bellcat. She stepped into the tower, stun her, but I was asking too much from my thing. Why are you attacking minions? Yeah, so the frustration. Right, guys, this is a lesson. If you're a support, stop attacking my minions. Look at how much. Look at his farm. He's 22 farm. Look at the thing farm. She's 0 farm. Yeah, so 0 farm. At that time. Why are you 22 farm? Why? That's 22. That's at least, if let's say even if I got half of that, that's half of that. So yeah, the frustration started to get to me because my Decker literally had 22 farm, and their Bellica had 0. Like all she was interested in doing is really supporting, like poking me out, zoning us off, whereas I had to now deal with. So yeah, I saw that the Feng Mao was here, so I was like, I'm getting the Bellica. I don't know if I can get anybody else, but I'm getting the Bellica. So I flashed, and as I flash, look who's there. Oh wow, bro!
Enemy killing.
Come on, bro. Now the gadget was right there, so I couldn't even escape. So now I finally finished Draconum.
Is legendary.
One thing I would like Omega to do, and if anybody sees this video and wants to forward it to them, just a clip, just this clip. And this is why
If they could
this
put-
is my case that I make that I want solo DOQ, because this foolishness they wouldn't be this coordinated. Like nobody's this coordinated. You know what I mean? Nobody is this coordinated. But you know, let's see what I got.
Your skill rises. Allied tower.
This build actually works. You're dead.
Killing spree.
Let's go. Right, so just like how, and this is my one thing that I would like Omega to do. So just like how you have the, hold on, I should go dust. Attack speed, dust devil. Yeah, I'm gonna go dust. I need the dust. Then I'll have to tank up.
Enemy tower.
Alright,
under
so
attack.
this is one thing I would like. Just like how Draconum has a counter that goes up to 10 when you stack it to tell you how much power you are at. I would appreciate it if heroes like Sparrow and Kira, who also have stacking passives, like Kira has stacks. She stacks. The more she auto attacks you, the more she stacks. Same thing with Sparrow. It would be nice to have a counter that details stacks, because that's one thing inside. It's one thing that would be nice to have.
Allied tower. Your power grows.
So now here I'm trying to focus the thing, but it doesn't work out. You know, there's nothing I can do. I give them that. My teammates are not scared of the ball. So I give them that much. They not scared of the ball. At least they're not scared of the ball. Let's see what they're gonna do here. I was trying to see if I got somebody lazy back in, but they didn't lazy back.
In a fire burning bright.
See, but it's, you could tell it's coordinated. Like when I was under tower and I was shooting the gadget, they focused me. Like I got focused. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, you know, people talk about competitive. But they don't focus. And that's fine.
Enemy killing spree.
Why would you do that?
Slain. Allied towers destroyed. Allied tower under attack. Allied tower under attack. An allied tower is destroyed.
And I think it's after this, my Greystone decided he was gonna quit. I'm not too sure. I think my Greystone rage quit after this. Alright, that's that. I need, for the Severock. So the full build is Razorback. Your first item is Draconum, Dust Devil. Then it's between King's Bane, Sky Spreader, or Storm Razor. Then that's third. One of those three, depending on what you need. Then fourth item is either Dread or Unbroken. And then fifth item is Citadel or something else, depending situational, depending on what you need. If you need more damage, you could probably make it Storm Razor. Or if you need healing, like let's say for example you do Sky Splitter and then you want healing lash, you could probably do Kings. It depends. They all dead. Attack camps. Fangtooth. Yeah, this was the time that we should have instantaneously done Fangtooth. Gadget was down. Bellico was down. Instead of going to catch camp, like the three of them are doing, we should have attacked Fangtooth, but yeah, they didn't bother. So I just decided it wasn't worth it. And then I told them, I texted them, I typed to them that it was too late, but they still decided they were gonna go do it. Meanwhile, we have two inhibitors down, so I just left it alone and I came back to farm. I know some people will be like, oh, well, you know, if your team make a call, you gotta go with them. Yeah, but I don't believe in that. If you could buy yourself enough time for everybody to, even if they die, to get respawn, then I would do that as opposed to going with them and we all dying and then losing the game. I mean, the Fang Mao wasn't even with us, which I don't understand. Why would you go to get a tier 1 tower at 22 minutes? But it was just one of those things. It was just one of those situations where you're like, okay, alright, it's what it is. So I went back and I got Sky Splitter because I had the money for it. And I was like, alright, in case the, what's his name, what I should have done was, no, I didn't have my thing there. That was my bad. If I had flash, I would have flashed on the gadget. If I had flash, I would have flashed on the gadget. But I didn't have flash. So I decided to back off instead of dying. Back off and just heal and try to defend it. That's the annoying part of dealing with. Oh! If only I had a team that wasn't dying so much. And I didn't even use my thing. but it was a good run. It was a good run.
An enemy has been executed.
It was a good run. But here you guys see the Brawler Sparrow build. It was a defeat, but it only was a defeat not because they were better, but because they were coordinated. They were much more coordinated. In a normal game, they wouldn't be so coordinated, and this is why we need solo duo queue, because again, I'm gonna go on my little rant, on my little soapbox. The level of coordination I had to deal with this team, with the Feng Mao focusing me, the gadget spacing, the Bellica using her knockup, and they all using it together. If it was a solo duo queue, it wouldn't be that coordinated. Therefore, my build, I would be even able to do much more. Now, these people on the quote-unquote MMR sites would be like, oh, well, I'm a higher MMR than you. But yeah, but are you really? I mean, it's coordination that saved them. I was giving them the business left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Right? But because they're more coordinated, of course, they're able to do more and they're able to get the win. And because my team is not as coordinated because we're not talking to each other, they don't know who to focus. So, I mean, just something to think about. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I am not really too worried about it because competitively, yes, you're going to feel it. You're going to hear it in my voice. But at the end of the day, the game is in early access. I mean, there's eventually going to be a competitive solo duo queue where you can't, like I as a singular person is not going up against 5 people communicating. But, you know, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Peace.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so that was the first video. You know, ended with a loss, but this is the second Sparrow Tech video. I was able to go do more, get more into the build. You'll see it. Alright? Enjoy. So in this game we were against a Howitzer, a Chimera, a Greystone, a Phase, and a Revenant. Alright, so we're back again testing our Brusier Sparrow build. So the build for everybody is
Minions
Razorback.
are spawning.
Razorback as Crest, Draconum, Dust Devil, either King's Bane, Sky Splitter, or Storm. Then either Dread or Unbroken, and then Citadel to close it off. So should be a decent thing. We're going against a Howitzer mid, Chimera most likely jungle. Greystone off lane. One thing I will say, Bellica is putting in good poke. This game, my Bellica was a much better support. She applied pressure. She didn't try to take too much of my farm. She tried to space and zone the Revenant. She really was a menace. She really was a menace. So normally, oh yeah. Got him. I was like, yeah, let me punish him. Let me punish that Chimera. So I didn't allow him to punish I was like, yeah, he not gonna get that for free. punish the guy. Ooh, that was close.
Your power grows. Enemy tower under siege.
Yeah, I was wondering what the
Enemy has fallen.
Revenant thought he was going to do. He was doing walking out, but hey, I was grateful for this. Come on, I need you to start it. Yeah, I was grateful for this on his part. So I had no idea what he thought he was going to walk up to me and do. But I guess he thought he could do it. He thought he tried it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be right back. The wave push. Enter back. The Feng Mao came across and the Feng Mao coming across is huge for us. But
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
get poked down. Hope she won't get poked down. That's another thing that you have to do, right? So with Revenant, the more singular you are, the more damage you do. He does. So like when I saw him E my Sparrow, I was like, alright. Not Sparrow. When I saw him E my Bellica, because I'm Sparrow, sorry. When I saw him E my Bellica, I stood next to her, so even if he was to Q her, we would split the damage as opposed to him doing all the damage on her. So that's something, that's a tactic you need to learn if you're gonna play carry. Like when you're going against a Revenant, you split the damage, split damage. It's not a problem splitting damage. Especially when you have Titan Crest, because you know if you get damaged, you're gonna restore your health. Your health is gonna go up. So it's okay splitting damage for a bit. I mean, of course, I'm not saying get yourself down to 0 health, but stand with your support, especially if they're doing work for you. Especially if they're going above and beyond for you. They're doing work. I wasn't doing enough damage. What he's saying is not very smart. He's low health. Nothing I could do about that. She needed to stay in the thing. She needed to stay in the minions.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Instead of running away from the
Enemy tower under attack.
yeah, she ran away from the minions. Which didn't really make sense, but whatever. I'll just tell him case.
Killing
I'll just tell him
spree.
case. So my jungle is better. So this might not be a good showcase of how good the game is.
Your power grows. Enemy tower under siege.
favorable for them. It is not. I should not let her hold me. So we know the camera is gonna come.
Allied tower under attack. Enemy tower under siege. An ally has been slain.
Alright, so it's gonna be a little challenging. Good.
Allied tower under attack. Skill rises.
So we got that now.
The enemy is unstoppable.
Go with the camera again. Let me scare.
Allied tower under attack.
There's something that I see junglers don't do. Like, I thought he would come and he would just... I thought he would come and help us push the wave, but he didn't. You know, but, whatever works. Whatever works for him. At this point, I should have. Okay, I realized it. So I used my attack speed. I used my E.
Your power grows. An enemy tower is under attack.
Yeah, I wanted to test it out here. I wanted to test the build. So I stopped at the edge. I was like, alright, come my guy. Let's go. Jump on me. He had ult. I was like, alright, let's see what he's gonna do. And then I was like, yeah, nah. Then Revenant was there. Well, Rev couldn't do anything, so didn't really do anything. Because the ref was already behind, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to see what this would do. I wanted to see what it would become. So, but the Kai was already ahead, and I didn't really pay attention to the fact that he had Draconum already. So
Enemy tower under attack.
Didn't really make sense me trying to fight him. He had a whole item advantage.
Enemy towers destroyed.
So, and I gotta go back. Unfortunately, I couldn't help them in that fight because I had to go back and get my item, and I was too low. Yeah. Did we? Yeah, they got it. Sorry guys, I had to back. Dust.
In a fire burning bright.
He's low.
An enemy tower is under attack. Allied towers destroyed. The enemy is unreal. Your skill rises.
She went up. Almost got her. Almost got her. Yeah, I decided to tell my Bellica to retreat because we were in a precarious situation. If they decided to collapse on us with the howitzer, the Chimera, it wouldn't be easy for us to be able to make an escape because neither one of us are very mobile. So, decided to rotate and see if I could help my Bellica. Then I went to see if the Chimera was here somewhere. But he wasn't. He wasn't doing it. He was doing his thing, so I was like, you know what? Let's just take it. It's like, let's just take it, because he's not doing it. He's not gonna do his jungle, so. And she went kind of crazy. Went up there, did that. I was like, okay. I don't know why they would do that. That was hard too, so I was like, all right, they were out of position. So we got two easy cleanups there.
Enemy is heroic.
What's he got now? He's going ice going? Okay, good. That's fine with me.
Enemy tower under siege.
Is this it? Yeah, I had
An enemy
I had
has
Draconum.
slain.
I wanted to see if he would attack. I don't think he
Enemy
did.
towers destroyed. Your power grows.
Didn't expect him to do this much damage. Yeah, a little liquor damage from the what's his name? Yeah.
Enemy double kill.
How did he get out, bro? How did he get out? How did he get out? How did he get out? Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're dead. expect him to have. I didn't expect him to have thing yet. I was like, oh, okay. Alright. I didn't. Because he just used his ult. So I was like, how does he have ult again? So I wasn't sure. I'm like, wait, he just used it. How does he have it again? I didn't know he had it. I don't have any magic resist. Yeah, I don't have any magic resist. Let's come in now. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Thank you.
Enemy has been slain. Allied tower under attack. Enemy is unstoppable.
Run, bitch. You wanna run? Run.
Enemy
Yeah. Yeah, the howitzer doing what he did got me kind of worked up. I was a little extra. I was like, oh, okay, you gonna do that? Alright, let's do that then. Let's play those games.
Inner fire ready.
Got my competitive juices flowing. So, yeah. At this point, we were just posturing. I thought they were gonna group up as three and try to take mid, so I wasn't gonna let them do that because my gadget, you know, alone couldn't take it. And I thought they would come and try to get the left lane tower, but they didn't either. So I was just like, okay. And I was also looking at the battle in the middle. I'm like, alright, let me see how this goes. Then we lost Bellica. I think we lost Crunch too.
Your skill rises. Enemy has fallen.
So it's just a lull in between. We just trying to farm up, trying to get to where we need to get to. Trying to see how the other team is building. Trying to beware of somebody to look forward. The howitzer building that item first that allowed him to reset his ultimate was something that I didn't really. I wasn't really accustomed to, so I'm like, okay. Yeah, my team was there to back me up, which was good. But I also wasn't too worried about his damage.
In a fire burning bright.
Alright, I gotta go back. I should get. Which one? Sky, Stone, or King. Seeing that I know people are gonna be aggro, I should probably get Kings and see how that works. Kings will work, then I'm gonna get for the thing. I'm gonna get. I'm like, what is this I'm smelling? Yeah. I'll get Unbroken. At this point, the game is pretty even. Score is 18-18, 18 deaths on each side. They've lost all their tier 1 towers. We have lost all our tier 1 towers. So. We just lost Gadget mid, so we have to go defend mid in case they try to push it up. But I realized that we didn't see them there, so they weren't gonna push it. So I was like, okay, let me make sure they're not. And then as we saw the Kai, they're going for. So I was trying to get the crunch and everybody else to come across, because the Greystone wasn't coming. So I'm like, if. He tried to get off. Yeah. Let's go here.
Enemy has fallen.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah, and I was like, let me just get out of there, because I realized that they were all gonna just group right here. So I ended up having to flash out. At first I thought I'd be able to fight, but then I realized that nobody was there.
What the hell is going on here, bro?
My team decided they were still gonna try and engage.
I want to, but there's nothing I could do.
Yeah, and I didn't have any.
Engage in, I'll fang my eyes down. Forget it.
Yeah. Fengma just got back, so at least they weren't able to take the. They weren't able to take the Fang Tooth, but yeah. My positioning wasn't the best in that fight. Kind of got caught out. If I didn't have a flash, then I probably would have definitely got caught out.
14 to 11. That's only oh my god. Dude.
Your skill rises.
And then he had the flash. I was like, oh, okay. Flashing. Alright.
Yeah, run, bitch.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna take the tower for that too. Fuck you.
I saw the Greystone. I was about to take the tower, and then I saw the Greystone coming behind me. So I was like, you know what? Let me not risk it. Let me just go through the jungle and come back.
Allied
And then I saw that I had to
under
go
attack.
left lane to clear that wave. So went left lane, clear the wave.
An allied tower.
We actually did end up losing the wave. So yeah, I was telling my team that if we got picks, we need to take a tower or something. Because what they'll do is they'll fight, they'll get a pick, and then they'll just go and farm. And it's like, no, now is the time for us to push mid, take an objective, take something, do something.
Enemy killing
You know.
spree.
I think they did listen eventually.
An enemy has
Why?
fallen.
Why? Oh, whatever. I can't do anything. Yeah, by the time I'm back, I'll have
In a fire burning bright.
kings. I need kings. Sustain.
Ride this on.
Oh. Bells, what you doing, Bells? Bells, what you doing, Bells? Why? Why are you doing it, Bells? Bells, what you
An
doing?
enemy tower is under attack.
Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get.
Enemy towers destroyed.
They won't know what hit them.
Enemy has been slain. An allied tower. Your power grows.
Let me go get it now. Now I got my crest, got my razorback.
An ally has been slain.
Who'd we lose? I can't remember. Then I was like, let me get it unbroken because of what it does and the CC and stuff like that. Come on, bro. What you standing there doing, bro? This gadget, bro. Why is he taking this? Taking the man's spot.
My tower under attack. An enemy is unreal. Enemy tower under siege. Enemy towers destroyed.
Inner fire ready.
An enemy is heroic.
They got more people there. They got more people.
An ally has perished. An ally has been slain.
Oh, he knows. Fuck, how they know? How'd they know? Like he started running this way and then he stopped. So that means they just warded better. Nothing you can really do about that, can you? Yeah, it's just bullshit. So they're here. I can't see how it is. That's another thing I would like. If you could actually, if there's a way to see the health of the buff, that would be much appreciated. Because you're kind of blind. It makes it super hard to steal. Unless you go in the pit.
Under siege.
And that's kind of singular in my
Left
opinion.
lane, bro. He came out the thing and just came with me, like, defend the left. What is this belt doing? Come on, y'all have the angle. Y'all have the angle. Y'all have the angle. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Thank you. Get him. Finish him off. Finish him off, please. Finish him off, please. Thank you. Let's go.
Your power grows.
No, I can't get him.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Last is Citadel. So I have even more.
In a fire burning bright.
7 seconds. It's down. They going there? Y'all doing that? I didn't think we had that in us.
Your skill rises.
I was still trying to figure out where the true damage was coming from.
Yeah, I probably can.
I don't know.
Let's see. That's fine. You ain't coming here. Let me see if we can get him.
Have a hat.
Enemy has been slain.
Have a hat.
Mind you, he's alright. So I'm 16. The howitzer is level 18. Right? This is really where you see the build shine. Because I'm 16, the howitzer's level 18. Oh my god. Boom. You got hit by the gadget stuff.
Enemy has fallen.
Just killed yourself.
Enemy towers.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. End the game.
See, that's the true beauty of the build. And that's it, friends.
So, as you can see, this build works. It works because Sparrow can't run.
In a fire.
There's nowhere for Sparrow to run to. So you gotta stand and fight. Yeah, especially against that howitzer. I knew I was gonna get that howitzer eventually. Using Razorback works. Because you can't burst Sparrow down no more. And if you try to even focus her, you risk harming yourself. So even if you do die, the rest of your team is able to clean up. So yeah, that's the build. Try it if you want. My crest is Razorback. First build is Draconum. Then Dustblade for the attack speed and the crit, but more so for the attack speed and the added power. Either King's Bane, Sky Splitter, or Storm Razor, situational. Then the next is either Dread or Unbroken. In this case, I used Unbroken because Unbroken increases in its armor and stuff when you get displaced. And then the last item is Citadel. So you guys give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Maybe there's a new way to build and play Sparrow. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next one. Peace.